Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Kroger brand Biscuit Bites sausage and gravy. These are snack size. It is sausage and gravy wrapped in a crispy biscuit crust. It says it's a good source of iron. Not that I'm looking for iron in my diet necessarily. These were $5.99 at Kroger, but you get 40 bites in the bag. It is 20 ounces, 1 pound, 4 ounces, or 567 grams. And again, about 40 bites. Surprisingly, you would have looked at this and thought, oh, you can only do those in the oven. You can't do those in the microwave. They have microwave directions. So let me just tell you, for 6 bites, it's only 240 calories, which isn't bad, I don't think. And they must be fairly small. There's 7 servings in the bag, and there's 6 bites in a serving. And there's the other info for you. Of course, Tammy have a really nice picture at the end, but there it is if you want to look at it really quick. So the directions. So you can make these. Let me turn these where you can see it. You can do this in the air fryer. There's the air fryer directions. You can do this in the oven. There's your oven directions. But very first ingredient, or very first directions are microwave directions. So it says keep frozen until ready to use. Your microwave oven needs to be an 1100 watt oven with a rotating carousel. They very specifically say rotating carousel. Never seen that before in directions, but this one very specifically says it has to be rotating. Arrange 6 frozen pieces in a circle on a microwave safe plate. I've just got a paper plate. Place the plate with the bites off center on the carousel. So you don't want it directly in the middle. You want it to kind of be on the side a little bit. Heat on high for 55 to 60 seconds. If not fully cooked, heat an additional 10-second increments, and then let stand in the microwave for 2 minutes before serving. And it says, of course, differences in microwaves that may vary. I'm going to do 60 seconds for mine. And let's see, I've got a 1200 watt microwave, or maybe a little bit more, but at least it's a 1200 watt. So let's see what these look like. Yeah, okay, they look just like the picture on the front. So I'm going to arrange these in a circle. I can see why they're only, what was it, 240 calories or something like that? Yeah, 240 calories. I can see why they're 240 because they're not huge bites. So I'm going to get this in the microwave just like that. I'm going to put it in there off center a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here they are out of the microwave. You can see some of them kind of leaked a little bit out of the biscuit thing. I did go an extra 10 seconds because when I picked one up, it kind of still felt cool. Now they don't. They're still not like piping hot, but they're warm enough. You can kind of see what the filling looks like. You don't get a ton of filling with them. It looks like it's pretty thin. I'm going to cut a couple of these in half just so I can eat them. And they're going to be piping hot, like scald me. But anyway, I'm going to get over the table and we'll give these a try. Okay, so I gave them just a minute to cool off. Not really very long at all, honestly. Well, interesting texture, not biscuit-like at all. Yeah, biscuit is kind of fluffy, almost like a roll almost. It's very fluffy and bready. These are very dense and chewy. They're almost like a pizza roll kind of texture. You know how a pizza roll has the kind of like an egg roll kind of outside shell? These are kind of similar to that texture. Very dense and chewy. Not horrible. So I don't want you to think the texture's like really, really bad. But when they say biscuit bites, there's nothing resembling a biscuit with this except the gravy and the sausage. That's the only thing biscuit-like in these. And even the biscuit, even the gravy part is kind of blah. Let me try just some of the gravy and the sausage. Yeah, the gravy really doesn't have any flavor. First of all, you don't get a lot of it. So if you look inside one of these little stuffed things, I mean, it's there, but there's not a lot. The gravy itself really doesn't have much flavor. It's like almost like a cream. The the biscuit, quote, biscuit, it kind of has that pizza bite kind of flavor, the pizza roll kind of flavor. It's not a fried flavor, but it's not a biscuit flavor either. It's kind of blah. The sausage has an okay flavor. Let me try. I'm trying to get to where I can try just some of the sausage by itself. Yeah, the sausage has a nice breakfast sausage flavor. Unfortunately, the sausage flavor is kind of dried up or muted or a minuscule amount of flavor based on the once you add the biscuit part and the gravy part, it kind of cancels out the flavor of the sausage. Most of the flavor comes from the biscuit part. It's not a great, I mean, it's not a bad flavor. It's just a bland, kind of like you're eating a piece of bread flavor. And it's weird that is going to cancel out the sausage kind of flavor, because the sausage by itself does have some flavor to it. It's just you don't get a lot of it once you eat it with the biscuit part. So, let me just talk about, all the thing I can judge is doing it in the microwave. I can say that they didn't get really, really tough, although they are a little tough and chewy, but they're not like really hard like burritos, and sometimes get Hot Pockets sometimes get that really hard crust on the ends of it. This is not like that. This is softer than that, but it's very tough and chewy. So I don't think that is, at least it didn't go that bad. I don't like the chewiness of them, but it's not that bad. They're not crispy or anything like that from the microwave. They're never going to get crispy in the microwave, so just know that too. I do think if you did it in the oven, they would crisp up a little bit, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, how long do they go in the oven? 13 minutes until sizzling. I don't know if they would really get crispy in the oven, but they might get a little crisper than this, so not quite so chewy. So in the microwave, I don't think they're bad, but they're not the best they could be. So really, should they put microwave directions? Probably not. They're probably better in the oven or a toaster oven, but they're trying to make something convenient, so there it is. Flavor-wise, they're really plain. They're very, very boring and plain and dull. I wish they'd made the biscuit flavor a little bit better. I wish they'd actually been a puffier, thicker biscuit kind of texture, instead of this really tough, chewy pizza roll kind of flavor and texture. It just doesn't go good with the sausage and gravy. So for me, definitely edible. They're not horrible. You could eat them, and you could eat a whole tray of them if you wanted to. Just don't expect it to be very exciting. I'm gonna give them a 3 out of 5. If you want to try them out, go for it. I don't think they're worth the money. There's better gravy and biscuit kind of products out there. But if you want to try them, go for it. It's not gonna kill you. You'll eat them, but you just probably won't love them as much as you hoped you would. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.